to my channel, or welcome back to my channel if you've been here before. It's Farida, also known as Curly Proverbs, and in today's video we're going to be looking at things that you can add to your deep conditioner to make it super hydrating this winter. Okay, so let's talk hydration. Let's talk about ingredients that you are going to add to your deep conditioner to give you curl definition, eliminate frizz, give you juicy, hydrated, soft and supple curls all winter. I literally stake my name on it. So if you can keep your hair hydrated throughout winter, you're a lot less likely to see breakage. Less breakage means length retention, and that actually means hair growth. So you might not realize it, but this fruit is a powerhouse when it comes to hydration. Not only is it full of sugars, which are great for hydrating the hair, it has lots of magnesium. It also has potassium, which prevents hair loss. They actually prevent hair loss, and it contains loads of silica. Silica is actually related to silicones, except it is a natural version. So it gives an amazing gloss to the hair, and it actually keeps the follicles really hydrated, really nourished, and continuing to produce amazing hair growth. It's actually antimicrobial, and it decreases the amount of frizz in the hair drastically. I have tried it time and time again, and for whenever I want my curls to be absolutely popping and hydrated, I reach for it. It's so rich in antioxidants, it actually decreases the oxidative stress on the hair follicles and therefore thickens the hair. Okay, so now we are talking honey. I mean, pretty much everyone knows that honey is antimicrobial. It's so good for you. It's really hydrating. But did you know that it actually stimulates and reawakens follicles that are dormant and not producing any hair growth? It is fantastic when added to your deep conditioners, and I noticed that when I combine this with oils in a deep conditioner, it's almost like I'm using a completely different treatment. It really does bring a lot to the party. It decreases breakage because of the amount of hydration that it brings, and I absolutely love it. All you need to do is add a teaspoon of this to your deep conditioner, particularly if you have Caucasian hair, Asian hair, fine hair, hair that's easily weighted down, and you're not really that keen on using heavy oils. This is the one for you. Like, I highly recommend honey and banana. So let's talk castor oil. This is a little miracle in the bottle. You can use it for your skin. It is as thick as honey, but it's an oil. It's super hydrating, and there's so many different types that you can get. You know, whatever you get your hands on works amazingly. I've heard it said that the black castor oils are the most intense. You can get Haitian black castor oil, Jamaican black castor oil, but let me tell you, even the cheapest one that I was able to get a hold of, which was completely clear, had no tint of black to it, worked amazingly. It's great for growing out your lashes, your eyebrows, and increasing the growth of your hair. In fact, before I invented my hair growth oil, I started with this. I just added peppermint oil to it, and it stimulated such thick growth, but it was so hydrated as it came through. It helped my curls to pop. It actually made me fall in love with the texture of my new growth for the very first time as a natural. Lips. It has a really kind of nutty smell. I actually, after all these years, I've fallen in love with the smell, but I can understand that some people might not be so keen on it, but don't let it put you off. It literally is like nectar. Oh. it makes your hair super thick. I participated in so many hair growth challenges using this. They used to be called the Black Castor Oil Challenge, Jamaican Black Castor Oil Challenge, or with Hair Lista, and I got amazing results just with this. But what's amazing about it is it hydrates your hair like nothing else. I love putting my hair in twists and adding it to the ends, or just putting it into the deep conditioner as is and then adding it to the ends of my hair. You literally winterproof your hair with this castor oil. I cannot rate it more highly than I do, honestly. What do all 4 of these things have in common, including this candle? Well, shea butter. If you haven't seen the recipe for this, this is like my bomb winter hot oil conditioning treatment. Literally, it's so clever. You put a wick in it, turn it on, and it melts the shea butter so that you can use it. So if you haven't seen that video yet, you need to check it out. But what I will say is shea butter is essential. If you melt this down and add it to your deep conditioner, let me tell you something, whenever I incorporate it into my deep conditioning treatment, first of all, after I have rinsed it out of my hair, I do not need to apply any kind of defining product. I do not need to apply any kind of butter, nothing. Literally rinse the deep conditioner out, put on a leave-in conditioner, and I am good to go. And the best part of all is for 4 days I have nothing to do. It doesn't matter if it is the dead of winter, my hair holds up in a wash and go for 4 days without me doing a single thing at all. No need to add any sprays, teas, nothing. So what I recommend is you melt it down and then you add it to your deep conditioner, or you melt it down and mix it with henna and put that in your hair. Girl, wow, let's just say wow. You can also melt it down and mix it with Russell clay or just a standard store-bought deep conditioner. I would of course recommend using heat to allow it to really penetrate, because the molecules in this butter, the molecules are bigger. So in order for them to penetrate and really hydrate your hair and really work, and also not re-solidify when you apply it to your hair, especially if you're mixing it into a moisturizing standard store-bought deep conditioner, you want to apply heat. So there are all different types of shea butter that you can get. You can get some that are already pre-whipped, so they are much softer and they can be bought with fragrances already added to them. This one from Wild Tea Botanicals smells incredible. Hands down, it is the best smelling shea butter I have used in 7 years of using shea butters. It's the best smelling. If you don't really like the smell of unscented shea butter, I highly recommend it. It's super hydrating. This is the mix that I've already alluded to. Super hydrating. The reason why shea butter works so amazingly well is that it actually has like long chain fatty acids. It has vitamins A, D, E, K. It really is like, when I tell you, like, it smooths the hair strand and the moisture is locked in. Now, when I apply it to dry hair, it's completely different than if I put it into a deep conditioning treatment. When it's applied to wet hair with a deep conditioner, the hydration is absolutely no joke. Because there have been times when I've added shea butter to my hair and just been like, what even is this? There's no hydration really being imparted. When you put it on wet hair and it's melted into a deep conditioner, mind blown. Just wanted to show you really quickly 2 types of shea butter that you can buy that are not whipped. So I got all of these from Amazon, by the way. I'm gonna have them linked below. You can get them in blocks like so, and they always have like slightly varying color. So this is so white when you compare the two. But to be honest, I found that they all worked amazingly well. You can see I'm down to the last piece of that shea butter. I do love it so much. It's great for skin. Okay, so if you've been in the natural community for a while, you would have heard of glycerin. Glycerin is a humectant. It actually absorbs water. So in order for your hair to get the best from it, I would recommend that you use it diluted. Now, can I say, if you have 4C hair and you are really struggling with hydration, if you're really struggling with curl definition, let me tell you, this is the one for you. Like, my mom has 4C hair and she was going through a stage where she was really struggling with getting any definition in her coils and hydration, and she introduced glycerin mixed with a little bit of water and added to her deep conditioner. And honestly, I was like, Mom, what did you do? She was like, glycerin. So I absolutely love this. And make sure you collect the make sure you buy the vegetable glycerin. That is my favorite one to use. Okay, so let's talk marshmallow root. I absolutely love this. It's so hydrating. It really adds amazing slip to the hair. So if you are struggling with detangling because your hair is really dry and brittle, I strongly recommend adding this to your deep conditioner. In and of itself, it's really hydrating, but the slip from it is absolutely amazing, especially if you have it with a bit of aloe vera. It's just like literal dynamite. It actually gives great shine to the hair. It contains protein, so it gives that strength, but it's still more to the hydrating side. It gives crazy shine to your hair as well. So if you're really looking for those juicy, pop-in, defined curls, I highly recommend that you include it as a part of your regimen. So let's talk about some other oils that are mad hydrating. Now, some oils, in fact quite a lot of oils that you apply, are very beneficial to the hair, but they actually stay on the outside of the hair. They provide lubrication, they seal down the cuticles of the hair, they can help to balance out the porosity of your hair, but there are not many that actually penetrate into the hair shaft, that have the correct molecular structure to do so. Olive oil and avocado oil have got the correct size molecules to actually be able to penetrate deep in past the cuticles of your hair and really nourish and hydrate and make a difference to the overall flexibility of your hair from within. So flexibility is really important, because if you imagine a piece of pasta that is not cooked and completely inflexible, if you bend at it, it will break. That's what your hair can be like in the winter time. If, however, you have something that can hydrate, if you think about pasta being cooked but not mushy, when you bend it, it can actually have some give because it's been hydrated from the inside out. And that is basically what oils can do for your hair. Whereas castor oil coats it on the outside, avocado oil and olive oil actually are able to penetrate. Now, they are rich in vitamins A, D, E, K, fatty acids, omegas, and I've really been loving olive squalene. Now, it has really made a massive appearance. It's a really trendy ingredient to have now for skincare, but definitely give it a try in your deep conditioners, particularly mixed with avocado. They are just the most amazing trio. You can also use it as a hot oil treatment before you actually shampoo, or with your conditioner and some heat. It is absolutely phenomenal and makes any fabulous deep conditioner just that step better. There's so many different ones that you can get. You can get aloe vera gel, you can get aloe vera powder, you can get aloe vera liquid, which I have in my fridge, but that's for another time. I absolutely adore adding the powder or the liquid to my deep conditioners. I'm always blown away by how defined it makes my hair, how easy it makes detangling. It actually contains a proteolytic enzyme that nourishes the scalp, that stimulates growth, literally again awakening dormant hair follicles. Like, so many of these ingredients are known for doing that, and the pH is perfect for your cuticles. It literally allows your hair cuticles to be smoothed down, and you can even, once you've deep conditioned, spray your hair with that just for that added shine and hydration, and literally it does make a massive difference. It has the benefits of apple cider vinegar but without the hideous smell. Okay, so the last star of the show is mango butter. To be honest, it has all of the benefits of shea butter, the hydration, the moisture that is infused. It gives a certain heaviness to the hair, but not as much as shea butter. And both shea butter and mango butter actually protect your hair from the damage of UV. So it's a really, really good thing to add to your hair if you're going skiing. You know, you have to put sunscreen on your face when you're skiing because the ice and the snow actually reflects and intensifies the sunlight. It's the same with your hair in the winter time. It's a great idea to include either shea butter or mango butter just to give you that added protection from the ultraviolet, and also just generally from toxins. Mango butter is really good at protecting the hair from toxins, and I would say that one of the main differences is just a little bit creamier than shea butter, but I love them both as additions to my deep conditioner. Right guys, so we have come to the end of our whistle stop tour of my super hydrating additions to your deep conditioner. They will do you right throughout the winter, or if you're living in extremely hot and arid conditions, then it will do your hair right in those conditions as well. So if you have actually tried out any of these ingredients, please do comment below and let the rest of our community know what you thought of them. Was it really as bomb as I am making it out to be? And if you go away and try some of the ingredients I mentioned, come back, comment, let the rest of the gang know how it's worked for you. I would really appreciate if you could hit this video with a thumbs up. It really massively supports my channel and it helps with the motivation in putting in all of these hours to produce the content for you guys. And yeah, let me know what you'd like to see next as a video. Would you like to see more in the winter hydration series? Okay, comment below. See you in the next one.